Good morning, traders. John from Candlestick Trading. Just doing a quick update on Bitcoin, the crypto market. As we can see, a bit of buying has come back into the market last night. Big declines, big buying coming back in over there, and also usually after we see a massive, what I'm usually after, like when we see a decline, a massive decline, I want to see big red ones at the bottom. It's the same when when we're at the top. I want to see big green ones at the top before I look at selling. So here, big red ones down the bottom here, and straight away you can see that there was some buying came back in there. That I didn't really think was enough to turn the market. I think it was enough to slow the market down. And then it went up here, and then there was more massive buying that came back into the market there. So we've got 1 day there, 2 days there, and then we've gone up here, and now we've got our third day. This is our third day of massive buying that's come back into the market here. It'll be interesting to see what happens here, but we can see that there's a lot of heavy investors here and here that want to stay, or that are happy with these prices. And for the third time now, they've proven that they're around, and we can see by the scoreboard it's very green this morning. I'll just go through some of these cryptocurrencies and we'll have a look. And this one here, it's super interesting. I got this one out because it was looking like a really good result. But why is this doing this? I'm going to have to get in and have a look and see why this is doing this. But also on top of that, I'm going to be waiting for a pullback at some stage on this one here to see if I can get an entry, because you can see here that the way this usually trades, and now it's pulled back and now it's skyrocketing. I think there'll be a pullback here somewhere and give us an opportunity to get in. But why is this going like this? I've seen ones like this that happen. They take off. Like I was just having a look at one actually, and one was 0.004 of a cent January last year, and then it went all the way up to about, I don't know, 12 cents or something like that. So that's huge amounts of multiplications on top of its trading. Now, if you have a look at this one here, there's a new dynamic. There's something that has happened in this market to make it behave like this in comparison to what it's done previously. So this huge amount of buying and stuff that's coming into this market here, I'm very interested because of that reason, and I want to be looking into it more. And we can actually see that we've had a nice close above there, and we've got an engulfing closing above there, another engulfing closing above 2 moving averages now, and then we've got like rocket booster kind of things, formations happening. So, but we usually see these somewhere near the top of a trend. I'm actually waiting for some sort of a pullback and then to give us an entry from that pullback. But something like this here, I've still got to find out about this project. But I do like when projects take off like this. Let's just have a look at it on the weekly chart and see if it looks any different. Yeah. So we can see there's good consolidation that's happened here. And now we've had like a V-shaped sort of a thing here. Even though it took us a fair while to get down here, very quickly we're leaving to get out of here. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. So from that top, 6 weeks down to the bottom, and then 3 weeks and we're almost back at the top. So this is coming back very aggressively, and we need to keep an eye on that one there. Let's have a look at a few others. Here, so we can see that we're bouncing on some sort of a support line. Stochastics are coming out of oversold. We do have a reversal, engulfing, spinning top. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, but still, there's nothing to buy at this stage. Like, this is not confirmation to buy. This is just saying that buyers are still in this market, and they're happy with this price, or there's some traders that are happy with this price. Can it still go down? Yes, it can. Can it go up? Yeah, it can. At the moment, it's just consolidation. It's sideways. Nothing real is going to happen until we've kind of beaten these high prices here at 45,000, or broken these new low prices down here at 33,000. So there's still got congestion and sort of that sort of trading before we fully break out. And Bitcoin's going to be the one leading the show as well, so being the dominant one. Now this one here, I traded this yesterday. I got into this one and went short, and for some reason I could see that there was action coming back into the market on the shorter term time frames. So I'll just go back and have a look, because I got out at about $6.40, and I'll just tell you why I got out and where I got out. So I ended up shorting the market as soon as that turned red to green. I'll get in on the daily, so I don't know what it was on there. So as soon as this, so it opened, I'm having a look just up here, and I want to see what the open was. So this one here, the open. So on this candle here, which was today, this 24-hour period now, if we have a look at the open was 73.63, so it would have been a fraction under that open that I would have got in. So say around about 73.50 or something like that. So I got out at 73.50 and I got out at about 67.40, I think it was. And that was, so as soon as it came down here, gave these double dojis here. I didn't like that very much. So 67, yeah, that's 67.14. So I saw this as, looking at double bottom material, but it's starting to get, late and stuff. So 67.40, yeah, yeah. And so anyway, I got the ride down and I turned around and got up. So I got out of Avalanche because I got into Avalanche again. I also got out of Phil as well. I was in there too. So look at this, gapping up on the way up, and this is the 4-hour chart too. So we do see some good strength coming back into the market, but it's nothing to be saying that, hey, let's all jump in now. We've got good buying that's come back in. We can see that long wicks at the bottom, good buying coming back in. Doji cross, that. So if we see these at the top of a trend, you can pretty much sell and start shorting almost straight away. But confirmation is better. Here, when we see these at the bottom of a trend, we can't just buy these straight away. We need confirmation in order to say that, yes, we're buying these. And the sort of confirmation I'm after is something like this, a close above the 9, a close above the 9, something like those sort of candles there coming up here. That will get me interested in looking at this here for some sort of a long position. But between now and then, at the moment, we're still, making lows, highs, high lows, high lows. Highs, lows, lower highs, lower lows, and we're under the major moving averages. So this is still saying that we're not in a very good position to be trading and to be buying this thing. So here, if we have a look here, still trading. Like this is great volume that's come in. There's a very good indecisive candle. Here we've got buyers that have come in, and have a look what happened when the buyers came back in. They slowed the downtrend considerably, and then it went up, and now we've come back down, and here we're doing the same again. He's just going to slow the downtrend considerably. He's just going to turn it. It could do that, but so this is the first warning to say that big buyers for the second time, or actually, there's the first time. Here's the second time. This is probably still in that second time, maybe even a possible third time that they've attempted to turn around. So it'll be interesting to see where we go. Here under the major moving averages, rejected at the 50, rejected at the 50. We've got reversal, but still we're not in a very good position to be buying, that's for sure. Like we've got to get some serious proof if we want to be entering this market for the long side. Here is a fantastic turnaround, but we need confirmation. Stellar lumens, yep, same again. So under all the moving averages, we've just given these kind of candles here, which might take us back up to the 50. So these candles here might take us back up to the 50. That's the sort of thing that I'd almost be looking at. Here, if we have a look at this one here, we've bounced on the 200 twice, beautifully, up and then over, bouncing on the 200, nice again. So let's have a look at, this one here. Mana, I think we should be watching, ones like Mana and Crypto.com. Those sort of ones I can see being around for a long period of time. They've got the advertising campaigns and things that they're doing with those, and any other projects that are backing off them. But I'll definitely be watching very closely Crypto.com and also Mana, for entries, just to increase my holdings of those two. This one here, gap down, doji. So this is good. Actually, I do like this one here, and the reason why I like it is because when we see a gap down at the bottom, that means that there's been exuberance. That means that, people could not wait to get out of this trade. And now look at all the buyers that have come back in. So that's basically saying, so we've gapped down, but now we've, been given a reversal candle where all the buyers have come back in. So basically saying that exuberance is over and all the supply that was available, the big money is been soaking that up. So it's just like at the top, if we turn this chart upside down and we see buying happening at the top and then we see gap up reversals at the top, usually that, tends to go the other way pretty quickly. So we'll have to keep our eye on this one here. Actually, on quite a few of them. This one here, Luna. So I was looking at this one here and I don't mind it actually. Yesterday it wasn't really doing all that much for me, but if we look at this, for the long term now, today, like something is happening with Luna and I need to go in and have a look. So here we've got support, broke through support, resistance, and now we've got a rocket booster off the 200, breaking all the major moving averages, and now above all the major moving averages with increasing volumes, stochastics coming out of oversold. This one here, I do like it. So I am going to grab Luna and I'm going to take that up to the top there, somewhere near the top, just so I can't, I'll put it near Bitcoin. And yeah, so I'll be going back to Luna today for sure. And just to have a look, because I do like, if there's positive movement in the market, I want to be buying where the positive movement is. Like if there's good money flow going into a crypto, I want to be looking at it. Yeah, just good reversals. Good reversal candles, good reversals. Bang, bang, buying coming back in. Still under all the major moving averages though. I'm not interested in it if it's under the major moving averages. I'd rather buy something that is above it showing strength instead of under it showing strength. Here, this is that one that I was talking about. So we've got, like it's been ranging, and here from the top, and now it's come down and almost touched the lows here. So where would it go from here? So if it was to come back down to here, well, where's the next target? And that's pretty good actually. $20.75 all the way up to $44. So there's a 100% move. If we end up coming back down to here and giving a reversal, like have a look at that engulfing pattern off this support here. If we get any sort of reversal off this support here, then we could be looking at a potential 100% move. Anyway, traders, I'll leave it at that. I'm sure we can get the picture of where we're at with this market. There's good buying that's come back in, but we're still in a very negative kind of a frame of trading. We're under the major moving averages. We have found support. There's like double bottom sort of looking material as well. Stochastic being oversold. Yep, there are some good things about it. We just need to keep our eye on it and wait for more proof. There are a few like that one that I was just mentioning then that we should have a look at. Yeah, there are a few up here that I want to, get involved. Well, actually, I wouldn't say get involved in. I want to look at possibly getting involved in. And but in this kind of a market, my stops will be a good portion away so that I don't get stopped out in a hurry. Okay, traders, I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.